Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Hope you're enjoying the warm-up dance music, as always. Oh man, sorry guys. I keep having interrupted sleep nights, and it's very annoying. One of these days, I'm gonna get a solid night's sleep, and I'm gonna be so ready for warm-ups. This is not that early for me. 10 o'clock should not be a problem. But that's okay. We're doing animals today, but specifically animals that we do not find to be lovely. Apparently, I don't remember where I found this, but apparently it is Ugly Animal Day. Whoa, what was that? Aw, Outernette, thank you so much. I appreciate those bits. I hope you're doing well too. Good to see ya. Let's see. You have a birthday coming up, don't you, Outernette? I have a vague memory of sometime in October. I'm outing you, Outernette. What was I saying? Oh, apparently there's this day called Ugly Animal Appreciation Day or something like that, and it is for it's supposed to be in honor of the hagfish, which is to be fair, not the most attractive looking animal. A little bit. Oh, it's on Halloween. That's right. Okay, so we got some time. Well, thank you for being here and for your generosity as always. Let's see, today's theme is gonna be, I don't know, I feel weird saying ugly animals, because I don't know, I feel like that's not totally, it's a very, like, human standard applied to animals thing. Like, they're not ugly, they're just adapted for their environment. But, you know, we're gonna draw ugly animals today. So, I'm gonna say just an animal that you wouldn't normally draw, or maybe an animal that you tend to be like, oh no, that looks too, like, I don't know, I also feel like something about, like, complex looking animals can be sort of like gross, right? Like things that have a lot of like layers or like rough bits or wrinkles or I don't know. This is going to be pretty vague. I feel like a lot of people find deep sea oceanic life to be ugly, but I also feel like this could also mean like alien looking animals. So anyway, you could do like insects or bugs. Just, you know, if you want to challenge yourself today, maybe draw an animal you've never drawn before who isn't traditionally considered the most attractive creature. Not the most majestic animal, perhaps. It could be a good design exercise, and I feel like it would be fun to try and find some animals that fit this category, just because it could help with creature design. You know, if you're doing like alien designs or things that you know, kind of make the human a bit unsettled. You know, it's fun to study features like that. Whoops. I feel like this song plays a lot. Let me put it on randomize. To do anything. I also just realized I don't have any of my Twitch stuff open. I only have Pinterest, so hold on. Let's fix that. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash. Okay. Stretch. Oh, Easel coming in hot with a drawing animal, like, immediately. An American coot. I don't know. If I'm trying to think like what a coot would be. I can think of like a bandicoot. But a coot? American coot. Is this a bird? Oh my gosh, Easel. I have no idea. American coot. Because like I'm thinking, my first thought is bandicoot. Alright, we'll get started with the drawing animal really fast. This gives you time, folks, if you wanted to draw an ugly animal today, go look through that reference folder in the pins up at the top of chat, and maybe you can find an animal that you wouldn't normally draw, wouldn't find appealing. While I think about what this could be. American coot. I want to say it's a bird. It's gotta be a bird of some kind. I have no idea. I don't know. A coot. Why? That sounds familiar. Ah, Easel, this is a tough one. See, guys, you can stump me without scientific names. I'm just saying. I don't know all the animals. Okay. I just know all the buzzword animals that end up on lists of weirdest animals you've ever seen. Okay, let's see. I don't know what this is. Alright, I guess I'm gonna draw this. So for anyone who hasn't been here before, thank you, Pyro, yes. Please don't give any hints in chat. If a mod deletes a hint, don't take it personally. Just maybe don't write anything about it in chat. But you feel free to look it up if you'd like to. I'm gonna write it down here. and think about it. And then I also, before I start my timer, I do want to say hi to everybody, because I know sometimes people just want to pop in at the beginning and say hi and then kind of lurk. So just in the effort of not the type of animal. Thanks, Moose. Thanks for fact checking it. It lives. Okay, cool. It's not. Actually, that could be a hint, because it could be an extinct animal. I don't think it is. Most of the time, I feel like extinct animals have really crazy names. Let's see. Hey, Paleontologist VA, how are you? Pandarius, of course, hello. Sorry you got stuck in ads really early. That was super weird. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out how Twitch ads work, maybe, possibly, and then I'll be able to time things around it. But that is clearly not today. Yeah, maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know. But yeah. And hey Maze, hey Raga, how are you guys doing? Thanks for being here. Hey Pyro. I appreciate you guys so much. I see that you guys have found the game. Oh my gosh, how are we doing on our game goals, you guys? They're like neck and neck. Okami and Journey. So get your votes in now. Whichever one wins first is the one I'll play first, basically. Because I know these were popular, and then I'll swap out one for like Katamari or something that's been requested a bunch. And so we'll just kind of earn them that way for a little bit. 95% complete. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And of course, Outnet. Hello, hello. Scrolling down. I have my sketchathon goal up. Oh, I sure do. I wonder how that happened. We're not doing that today, guys. That's gonna be on Friday. Please don't donate for the sketchathon today. I mean, I guess you can, but I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for a lot of things. Not ready for life. Not a pro. All those good things. And Isol, of course. I know that I've already I haven't said hi, but hello. Hope you're doing well. Hagfish is like a lamprey. Yeah, pretty much. I'm fairly certain. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Amaze, quiet you. How do I delete? I'm deleting that message, Amaze. That's just not kind. No. Bad, Amaze. Let's see. General reminder. Yeah. Who else am I missing? Centroa. Hello. You like the Pirates that don't do anything? I do too. I just feel like it plays a lot. I feel like it's played almost every stream this month for some reason. My playlist keeps gravitating toward it, so I gotta randomize, you know. Let's see. Not yet. Aw. Amaze, are you sick? What's going on, Amaze? You're being very cagey every time I ask you. Why does everyone else seem to know you're not okay and I don't know? Yeah, I hope you feel better. And Isol, are you sick too? Is everybody sick? What's going on? Also Moose, hello. Good to see you. It breathes. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Oh no, you gotta give me hope, Pandarius. Somebody should be able to figure out how Twitch ads work. Danish Viking, hello. Geiger, hello. Thank you guys for posture check. Thank you. I'm already shrimping, guys. We're like 5 minutes into stream. Let me take this jacket off too. Okay. Glad you're not too bad. Your avatar wears a mat. Oh my gosh, Maze, quiet you. Quiet. I'm gonna bop you. Happy Orktober. I didn't know it was Orktober. Melon lemon flavored. Wow, your name is tough for me, but hello. What are we drawing? So, okay, we're about to, as soon as I catch up on chat, Melon, we are about to draw. Well, I'm about to play a game called the Draw Me an Animal game. This is a game that chat likes to play with me, which I also really enjoy. It's really fun to learn about new animals together. And it also tests my ability to guess what an animal looks like, because basically I have to go off of this name and just draw whatever I think the animal is. I'm torn between a small mammal or a bird with this one. Watch, it's gonna be like a fish or something. I don't know what an American coot is. So I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna pick either a small mammal or a bird. I don't know yet. The only thing is you guys can't give me hints in chat. Feel free to look it up yourself and see what it is. And you know, do all that stuff. But yeah, just don't give me any hints. And then after I'm done with that, we are gonna do the actual warm-up study, which is ugly animals today. So it should be a fun warm-up stream day. At least I'm excited. I'm gonna look for some animals I haven't drawn before, some animals that are typically seen as like grotesque or maybe alien looking. Maybe they don't get a lot of art made of them. So I challenge anybody who wants to be challenged today to go dig around through that link at the top of chat and see if you can find some animals that need a little bit of love. Oh, Maze, I hope you're okay. Not sick, just so tired. Oh gosh, Isol, I feel that. I'm having to drink a tea. Raka. Yeah, that Amaze. Can mods delete each other's messages? Or is that just me? Please don't you don't need to like troll each other or anything. I'm just curious if you guys have those options. I don't know how Twitch works, so I'm always asking questions. Okay. I finally figured out how to just delete one message the other day. For a long time I only thought you could just like ban. You have tried? Okay. Good to know. Alright, an American coot. I have 5 minutes to draw whatever I think this is, and then we'll take a few minutes to learn about it after I finish. Oh no, Suntro, are you still struggling? I'm so sorry. No, you can't delete my message for sure. Hey Rue, how are you doing? But I didn't know if you guys could delete each other's messages, since I know that I'm like the admin. But I didn't know. Anyway, probably not. Okay, what is the word? Procrastinating, trying to think of what this is. I'm gonna go with. Is it? Oh, it was Geiger this time. I could have sworn it was gonna be a Maze. Almost always, it's a Maze who signals the ramble alert. Guys, be aware, a ramble has begun, and we're only a few minutes into stream. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna just do a bird. I don't know. What could a coot be? I'm gonna say it's a small bird. Small borb. I don't know. I got 5 minutes. I didn't look at the clock before I started, so we'll just guess. I'm gonna say it's a borb, because I feel like birds and fish and bugs are the ones that I'm the worst at. Hint, hint, I suppose. You guys want to perpetually stump me on these, but I'm gonna say it's a bird. I can't think. As much as I want to draw a small animal, and like I think of a little coot as a little animal, maybe I'm gonna guess it's a bird. I'm probably wrong, and I'm gonna be frustrated at the end. I'm gonna say it's like a little waiter or something. Maybe it's got like long legs, like one of those funny ones. Like one of the ones I can never remember, that there's like a million of all different sizes. And maybe it's this color. I don't know. Ah, the layer is locked. But anyway, like I said, guys, if this is your first time seeing me play this game, you can always draw something yourself if you want to play along. Like if you have an idea of what it might be, feel free to draw without reference. It's just a fun remember what animals are game. I stole this from Monster Pie Zoe, who we haven't seen in a while, but I hope we get to raid again sometime. And she's lovely, wonderful. And it was stolen with permission before anybody gets mad at me. I try to ask before I steal things. I'm gonna be stealing an idea from B. Diesel actually. I asked her yesterday. She said it was okay, and that she also stole it, so I felt better. We'll talk about that more on Friday for the 2K. I might try it. I might unveil it on the 2K day. So, anyway, coots, crazy coot. I'm saying it in your voice in my head, Isol. Just the over-owing of things is my favorite Isol accent outside of Scottish, of course. I mean Shrekish, you know, whatever. Hey HTMZ, how you doing? Let's see. Yeah, Central, I don't know much about Krita. All I know is it's free. I'm using it right now. It's what I do all my warm-up sketches in. And Amaze is great at it. He can answer lots of questions. So feel free to ask him. I'm sure he'd love to explain. He's a big fan. He's been using it for a long time. Very knowledgeable. Let's just, I don't know, what kind of colors do waders usually have? I wonder what bird I'm actually drawing. This is probably not what this is. I've probably got some other bird in mind. Yeah, we'll say this is a coot. I don't know. I have no idea. I do kind of feel like maybe if it is a bird, it might be a wading bird, but I'm really doubting myself right now. I'm kind of wishing I'd gone with mammal, but that's okay. Maybe it's just because I can't stop thinking of Bandicoot, which looks nothing like Crash Bandicoot, by the way. Should look up the Bandicoot. I don't know. How much time do we have? Oh, I got 2 minutes. How do I have 2 minutes still? I don't know what to do with 2 minutes. More grass. I don't know. I guess I could shade. Let's shade something. A shadow, folks. It's It lives by the water. I'm probably doing too many details. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's cute. I mostly want to see if it's accurate, but you know, I'm glad that it's at least, if it's gonna be inaccurate, at least it can be a cute inaccuracy, right? I guess I could put a sky. People like sky with their earth, right? Sky is a good thing to have. Oh, whoops, I can't because I already drew the grass. Oh, I did it on a different layer? Wow, that's, you guys, this is an extremely rare event that I had enough layers to do this at the end. Because let's be real, most people do the sky first. Cool. Well, good job, self, who made all those layers. We're gonna add clouds now too, because we can. Because I still have a minute. Oh my goodness, why is this 5 minutes so long? Boink, 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 boink. Boink, boink, boink. Cheap little clouds. Here we go. Boink, boink, boink. That's the sound clouds make, guys. Did I mention I just had caffeine? So this might be one of those unhinged streams. It's like starting to hit a little bit. Oh no. Oh no! I just want this color. No, that's not the color. I want this color. There we go. More grass. Okay. What else can we do? Oh, the eyeball. I made too much white. There we go. Okay, I think that's enough time. I still have like 20 seconds, but I want to see what this animal is. So, that's, yeah, paleontology. Don't worry about it. Let's see. I want to look up the American coot. So it is a bird. Wait, what? Wait, really? Wait, Isel, are you? Hold on. It's a bird? I really just guessed. Ah, it's a bird. It looks nothing like the bird that I drew. But it is a wader. Oh, it's one of the ones with the crazy feet. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, guys, I have a question. Hold on. I have a question. A genuine question. Why is it that this is never pops up in dark mode, even though it says it's currently in dark mode? And then I have to click off and then on again to actually get it to stay in dark mode. Does that happen to anyone else? But guys, look at these. I've seen these before. I have some of these pinned in my Pinterest board. I did not remember what they were called. It is a wading bird, so I got that part right. Did not get the colors or the body type right. I'm honestly just surprised that it was actually a bird. I was convinced it was a tiny animal. So you saw some of these. You saw some of these, Isel. That's really cool. They're small, okay, but they're not ducks. They're more closely related to rails. Yeah, rails are like a really interesting group of animals. I was just learning about these the other day. I can't remember if I made... I don't really see those. I've never been around rails before, but I've heard of them. They're gruiforms. I have a whole... They're the ones with the big toes. I have this whole folder on my Pinterest board that I was thinking about breaking up into like rails and coots and water birds or waders. Really cool little creature. So round. It's a great little shape. All right, let's read about this thing. So yeah, I did not get it other than the big feet, maybe. Commonly mistaken for ducks, American coots are only distantly related to ducks belonging to a separate order. Unlike the webbed feet of ducks, coots have broad, lobed scales on their lower legs and toes that fold back with each step to facilitate walking on dry land. Coots live near water, typically inhabiting wetlands and open bodies of water. Groups are called covers or rafts. I've heard that these aren't actually true scientific statements. The oldest known coot, ye old coot, lived to be 22. What an old coot. Look at these feet, though. Look at them. Look at them. They're so interesting. I'm gonna pin this. No, I'm not. My computer is too slow. There it is. Do I have a section for rails? No, I have waders. So I still have them in the shorebirds section, so waders are going in here right now. But I thought about splitting them up. Maybe I will. Anyway. Really cool. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. No, help. Go back. There we go. Ooh, look at these. Look at a whole bunch of them. Is this what you saw, Isel? They do look kind of like ducks at a glance. Like, I can see why you'd be like, oh, look at those black ducks. But they're not. Those feet give them away, but you have to be able to look closely, I suppose. Ooh, look at it go! It's running on water, sort of, to take off. That's extremely fun. That's a cool picture. I really like these. I'm gonna save this one, too. Sorry, guys. This is how it goes when I'm looking at references. I can't help it. Where is my waders? Shorebird. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Very cool. What else can we learn about them? How many are there? Is there just this one kind? Oh look, it's like an oven bird. Doesn't live in an oven though. Ooh, Carmen Sandiego. Oh whoa. Whoa! Wait, this is a bone? Wait. No way. Oh, okay, no, here's the bone. So this one just still has the foot, like the sheath of the foot attached. Okay. Whatever is like the scaling, I guess, of the foot. Wow, look at the comparison between like the length of these toe bones and the... Wow. What an interesting adaptation. It's almost like it has like leaves attached to its feet or something. Okay, sorry. Cute. It is cute. Thank you, Isel. That was a fun one. I'm glad I at least got the bird. Oh my gosh, so fun. I'm glad that you had fun, Isel. It's a fun one for me, and I hope you guys like learning about the animals too. It gives me a chance to get my inner animal nerd out as well, which I really appreciate. So thank you guys for tolerating it. Hey, Nerdowino, how you doing? You guys should go follow Nerdowino. Hey, guess who just hit 2K? Nerdowino, or you guys, it's Nerdowino. Sorry, I spoiled that one. I'm a little sleep deprived and caffeinating myself. You guys, congratulate Nerdowino. Nerdowino, we also just hit 2K not too long ago. I understand the excitement. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you recovered from last night. I'm so sorry. I was trying so hard not to find the audio issues last night funny, but it was extremely funny. And it was a great stream. Because Nerdowino is a former NASA scientist who streams on Twitch and answers your astronomy questions. And he did a group science stream with Paleontologizing and Volcano Doc, who is a volcano researcher, geologist here on Twitch as well. It was super interesting. They talked about a second impact crater that has been discovered recently that may have contributed to the fall of the dinosaurs, which is really interesting. So if you want to go watch that stream, go to his channel, watch the VOD. It was a really fascinating conversation. And they definitely didn't accidentally make a science musical group with the audio loops last night. But I hope you had a good time, Nerdowino. It was a super interesting conversation. I stayed up way too late though. I should have gone to bed. But yeah, I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for popping in. We just played the Draw Me an Animal game. I don't know if you've ever been here for this, but about every half hour, chat can redeem a Draw Me an Animal game from me. For most streams, I turn it off sometimes, but it's basically people have to give me an animal and they can't give me any hints, and I can't look at reference, and I have to try and draw it. Pretty much with this one, I just got that it was a bird. Could not remember anything else about it. Sometimes I get a little closer, like the pangolin, but then, sometimes I'm totally off, like this one. And this one. Anyway, it's fun. That's what we just did. But we are actually about to draw, I promise, guys. Let me actually switch that over while I'm catching up on chat. We are gonna do, Draw Me an Animal. Or no, we're not doing that. We're doing the art gem. And I'm gonna draw an animal. That's what I'm trying to say. Bold of you to think you know what you're doing. Tiger, I trust you. Hey, Yanni, how you doing? Remember to tip your waiter, bird. Yanni, I appreciate you and your jokes. Switch to DuckDuckGo? Yeah, maybe. I used to try and use that, and it didn't work very well for me, so I stopped. But maybe it's gotten better now. I got bird and I got big feet. If you squint a bit and stand back, I nailed it. Thanks, Nerdorito. Hey, Beats, how you doing? Look at all those chickens. I need to make that an alert. I love that little kid. But thank you, Isel. Digi and I were only a few feet away. Oh, that's super cool. I really haven't spent much time on the eastern side of the US. So I haven't seen a lot of the wildlife over there. I'm really, really unfamiliar with it. I'm only really super familiar with, like, Colorado and Texas animals, basically. There's other coots in Europe, yeah. Feels like it's a good it is a good milestone. Yeah, congrats to you. No worries, no worries. Club was fun. Thanks for being there. Oh yeah, of course. I've had tech issues while streaming, and I do feel for you. Like, that is super frustrating. I just want you to know everybody was having a good time in chat. I'm so sorry though for that. You saw a dinosaur? Yeah, somebody requested a dinosaur. We get all kinds. Basically, you can request any kind of animal as long as it's a real animal. That's the only rule. It doesn't have to be currently living. Texas has really good birding. Yeah, it's very different though, you know, than the East Coast. It's so much, you know, it's more like the Great Plains and a little bit drier, I think, in general. But yeah. It's been rumored for a few years, but they just published 3D seismic. Yeah, it was super interesting. Paleontologist VA, you should definitely read the article. Yeah, super interesting stuff. I may still have it actually in my clipboard. Wait, do I have it? Where's my clipboard? Oh no, my clipboard's not working. Help. Aw, I'm sad. I don't know why that's not working. Well, darn. I guess it didn't save it from yesterday. Okay, so today we are doing Ugly Animal Day in honor of the hagfish. For anyone who doesn't know what a hagfish is, no, yeah, that's fine. Nerduino, feel free to post a link, yeah. We don't have link protection turned on yet because so far everybody has been very, like, you know, respectful of it. If I ever have issues, I'll have to turn it off, but so far it's been good. Okay. Let's see. I need to open up there we go. So I'm gonna warn you guys. I am gonna show you what a hagfish is. If you don't like snakes or eels, you may want to look away. So this is your fair warning. But this is actually the namesake creature of this day. I'll try to pull up like a less scary looking version. So don't look if you don't like those kinds of animals. But this is a hagfish. Okay. It is a fish. It's apparently one of the only known animals that has a skull but no vertebra, which is like so no spine. So it's like a super ancient type of fish, basically. It also doesn't have a jaw. It's a lot like a lamprey, like somebody mentioned. I don't know if they're related, but like the body type and like the I guess functionality of the animals is similar. So this is what the Ugly Animal Day is named for, is because they're trying to spotlight the hagfish or just like animals that don't get a lot of a spotlight. It's a fish sausage, yeah, exactly. There are some pictures that look a little less, like if you look at a picture of its face, it could look a little more alien and creepy. Like if you've ever seen a lamprey, how they just kind of like have these big open mouths that bite onto things, like that's kind of what's underneath there. So just be aware, if you look up hagfish, you might see some less appealing images. So I'm trying not to scar anybody. I think they're really interesting, but I also understand that not everybody feels the way that I do about weird animals, so I'm trying not to be. Here's like a slightly unoffensive version, but you can see its mouth. It's got like this crazy, almost like tardigrade looking face. I don't know. It's really fascinating. So if you'd like to, some of these animals don't get a spotlight because they live somewhere that light doesn't naturally reach. Amaze. You get some cheese, sir. See what you're doing there. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I know, BJ White is, like, committed to the Journey Challenge. BJ has a strong preference. But we are, I mean, it's pretty neck and neck, guys. It's pretty neck and neck. I'll have to let you know when I'll be able to do a game stream. It's possible my roommate might be going out of town some weekend soon, so I'll let you guys know. That would probably be the easiest day for me to do it. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Twitch chat has talked me into playing a game exactly twice in my entire time on Twitch, and they keep wanting me to play games. So I, as a completionist, would like to finish a game before I start a new one. So those are the two games we started, and those are the options. Well, I guess Journey we finished, but I didn't get all the things, all the achievements. So I think I'm gonna start with some deep sea fish, because I feel like deep sea fish really get avoided a lot when people, because there are some really creepy looking deep sea animals, right? I don't know how deep the hagfish lives. And well, maybe we'll start with the hagfish actually. How deep let's learn about the hagfish here. It kind of looks like a worm in this picture. Let's see, hagfish. Casey's creature feature, guys. Hold on, learning about the hagfish. I really like their weird faces, though, so be warned. If I draw this, I'm probably going to draw one of the creepier pictures. Because for me, this is, like, potentially a really good creature design study. Because they do have such weird faces, and I could easily, like, add that to something. How deep do they live? It's a jawless fish, also called a slime eel. Weird. Exact relationship to, oh, hey, so their only other living group of relatives of jawless fish is lampreys. The hagfish and lampreys are more closely related to each other than to jawed vertebrates. Okay, so they're in the same class. So okay, whoever said that about lampreys, they're really more closely related to these lampreys than they are to most other fish, which is interesting. But I want to know how deep they live. The oldest known stem group of hagfish are known from the late Carboniferous, around 310 million years ago. So they've been around for a really long time. The first modern representatives being around 100 million years ago in the mid-Cretaceous. So these are ancient critters. Where do you live? Oh, they do slime. Gross. I don't like a slimy creature. But that's okay. That's why it's Ugly Animal Day, guys. Okay, I just want to know how deep. Difficult. Okay, very little is known about the hagfish obtaining embryos due to the deep sea habitat of many hagfish. Okay, so it is a deep sea animal. I just wish it said how deep. Where do you live? Okay, it's deep, I guess. I don't know. I don't have time to read the whole article. But that's okay. You guys can read about it if you want. Here you go. Hagfish. So this is the namesake of the Ugly Animal Day. So I'm gonna start off by drawing a hagfish. You don't have to, but that's what I'm gonna do because I feel like I should. And then I'm gonna branch off and find some other ones. Hagfish. You guys are gonna hate this though. Here, let's draw this picture. I really want to draw. Can I just show you guys this creepy one? I really want to show you what its face looks like. But I'm afraid people are going to be scared. Copy. Okay. I'm going to draw this one. And I'm just going to link you guys to this picture. You can do with this picture what you will. I think it's cool. But I also don't want to scar anybody. I know everybody has different sensitivities. So be warned, this one might be a little scary. But what a cool, like, dragon mouth idea, you know? So I might sketch it. Alright, I'm gonna start with the hagfish. I'm gonna paint it. I'm feeling like this is a nice blobby shape, blobby creature. So I think I'm gonna start with some blobs. What is this Cortana thing that keeps popping up? Okay. I see you're drawing an animal. I am gonna wait till I'm finished with this first, Paleontologist VA, okay? We will get to it. Hopefully this is not getting picked up on my mic. I really do like the skin texture though. If you look closely, there's like these little bumps and stuff. So it's not quite snake-like or eel-like. It's or worm-like, really. It's kind of its own little thing. It also has this weird like ridge that runs along where what would be the spine. If it had a spine, which apparently it does not. It's a fish with no spine. It makes it pretty unique. And just for anyone who's just popping in, we are doing Ugly Animal Day. So go find an ugly or weird or alien looking animal, one that you maybe haven't drawn or studied or thought about before, and give it a draw. Or you know, if you want to study something else, that's totally fine. If you are still working on some figure drawing studies like we did yesterday, feel free. You know, no one ever has to draw what I'm drawing. These are just prompt ideas. But the whole point of the art gym is to encourage people to study, to analyze, to observe, and to work on those visual libraries that we all know we should be working on as artists, but very rarely do we make the time to do so. So this is what's going to make you a better artist in the long run, is just making time to do studies. It's also a really good way to warm up the creative muscles for a day of creative work. So if you know you have a bunch of projects to do today, you need to kind of get in the zone, but you're struggling, I really do think that's like a quick 30-minute study session is a great way to kind of warm up those art muscles. So take this as your sign if you need some accountability to do that stuff. If you've never been here before to join us for it, that's what we're doing. This is just like a little art accountability group. It's like going to the gym with your accountability buddies, except it's art gym. That's the whole idea. Okay. I do like these little knobs. The way that she You know, I'm not a huge fan of Rent as a musical. I think it's a little bit hokey, but the soundtrack is so good. Maze. Why is there a big X? Is that a perspective line? How did that happen? Weird. I wonder if that was left over from Architect today. Maybe. I didn't realize that would show up on every layer. Strange. Oh, thank you. I should save. What a cool, like, creature face, though. I really like this thing, actually. I'm gonna dig around a little bit for some more creepy or alien-looking or maybe quote-unquote ugly animals. But if anyone has ideas or suggestions for animals that are would fall into that category, I might do an insect, because I feel like a lot of insects don't get a lot of appreciation. They often get called ugly. Hey Reiko, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, and Ulodnin, hey, I'm sorry that I missed you. I think it's constantly haggling on that. Oh my gosh, Ulodnin. I missed, not only did I miss saying hi to you, but I missed some wordplay. That's a shame. That's a shame. I couldn't figure out how deep they lived, but somewhere in the deep is where these guys are from. Yeah, feel free to share if you read about it. I just didn't have time to read the whole thing. I gotta get something done today. It's very easy for me to just rabbit hole about animals all day. Hope you're doing well. Hanging in there, just applying to jobs and drinking too much coffee. Oh gosh, good luck. And also, I feel you on the caffeine, which I need to finish. Because if I don't drink this before, like now, I won't sleep tonight. So. Okay, all done. Alright, let's clean it up a little bit, add some little details, and then I'm gonna move on. Oop, I think we're getting close on that journey stream. Tardigrades are always a little surreal. They are! The baby sound in the song is weird. Yeah, I've never understood that, to be honest. Does anyone else, am I the only one who remembers this song? They played this on the radio all the time when I was a kid. Like, I get it stuck in my head to this day because they played it so much. So it's just part of my playlist. Actually, I do need to make a 2000s playlist. I think I'm gonna do 2000s instead of just the year 2000. think I'm gonna do like 2000 to 2005-ish for the party on Friday. So I do like that idea of making a year-themed playlist. That was a good one. But I don't know if I can stick to just the year 2000 because I feel like that's gonna really limit things. Yeah, Mirror Stepper, yeah. Thank you for the alert, Geiger. I appreciate that. Ow. Sorry, drink that caffeine too fast. And now I have hiccups. Oh gosh. There we go. Pardon me. Okay, I don't want to get too detailed, I guess. But this is a really interesting critter, and there's a few visual notes I want to make. So, like, I like this ridge along its, I guess, dorsal, where the spine would be. It's really interesting to me. Like, it's almost like a little ridged fin. And I like the skin texture, actually. I think this would be really fun to bring into, like, a sea slug dragon design or something sometime. So, you might see this resurface. But that's, to me, that's the benefit of, like, not just studying nature, but studying a creature you wouldn't normally study. Because I feel like, I don't know, it's just going to be able to help you drum up even more ideas for your designs. It's very, like, creepy, like, fleshy pink, too. Which I feel like is always a very, like, creepy aesthetic to add to a creature design. It's probably part of why people don't like it, to be honest, is the color. Well, that and it has, like, alien sucker mouth face. Probably. Anyway, interesting creature. I like its face. It almost looks like a little sea slug dragon face. It's got little horns. Yeah, it does kind of, that's what it reminds you of. Yes, it does. The graboid tongue. That is what it looks like. That's a great point. Yeah, it really does look like a graboid tongue. Get plenty of Aaron Carter. I do have some Aaron Carter. Was he the year 2000 or early 2000s? Man, Aaron Carter. Oh, I haven't thought about this for a long time. Didn't he die, like, tragically or something? Yeah. I don't know. I don't really keep up with celebrity stuff. To me, keeping up with celebrities kind of feels like keeping up with the popular kids in high school. It's like, I didn't care then, why should I care now? But obviously I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. It means I'm really bad at, like, that kind of news because I didn't pay attention. But I do feel like I remembered hearing something about that. Which is sad, you know? He did. Oh, bummer. Okay. Wasn't your genre at all? Yeah, I was gonna say there's a pretty broad range of things that were popular in the 2000s, right? Like, what were some 2000s, like, I need to look at, like, the top 100 Billboard lists for the different genres in the 2000s, in, like, the year 2000, and then pull from the years following. Radiohead? I remember I had some Radiohead. Yeah, I could put some Radiohead on the playlist. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Let's find another creepy critter, shall we? And gorillas. Oh, I have some gorillas on my playlist. Are they in that category? Perfect. My playlist is already year 2000. Maybe I don't have to change anything. I'm stuck in the year 2000, guys. Help. Sunfish? Ooh, that's a good one. Sunfish are a little creepy looking. I don't know if I have any pictures of sunfish in my Pinterest. They're not as creepy, but they do have, like, this weird uncanny valley sort of face. I do like sunfish, though. I feel like a lot of deep sea, like we were saying, a lot of deep sea animals definitely fall into this category of, like, spooky looking animals. I do like sunfish. I really need to expand my fish category. Eels are cool too, but I feel like eels aren't really seen as ugly, are they? I know, right? I know, endearingly ugly. I know, I have a hard time with it. Like, some people would think that, like, eels, like, this is an ugly creature, but I think this is a beautiful animal and has a really cool face. You know? Like, what an interesting little eel. But I can see how, if you're not used to seeing shapes like this, like if you don't spend a lot of time looking at animals or creature design, how this would be potentially ugly or creepy, but I don't know. I'm just gonna Google ugly animals and see what happens. Ugly animals. Other than blobfish, which I feel like blobfish get a bad rap. Ooh, vultures. A lot of people think vultures are ugly. That's a good one. We could do a vulture. I do like vultures. That's true. A lot of people don't like vultures. Or eyes. We drew an eye recently. Elephants. Oh, proboscis animals. Yes. I actually don't like. Okay, I know I should draw a monkey because I should draw a proboscis monkey because I do not like them. I already struggle drawing primates. Okay, that's the one I need to challenge myself with. I can already tell. Ugh, I don't want to draw this. Okay. All right, I'm doing a dang primate, you guys. It's going to be the diggity dang grossest one. Ugh. I don't even have any pinned because I don't like. I have like 10 primates pinned that aren't lemurs. Okay, proboscis monkey. That's what I need to draw. My gut reaction. It's just monkeys in general for me and apes fall into this weird uncanny valley place for me in my brain, and I just do not like looking at them. They look too human. They look like grotesque humans to me, and that's why I struggle. No, Ulodnin. Oh my gosh, you guys all have to stop. You guys, Amaze was saying that too. You guys are fine. Ugh, I do not like these. Okay, all right. Oh, I don't want to draw this. I hate drawing primates, but it is a pretty big weakness for me. So I should probably do it. Do I look uncomfortable enough? Skinny pigs are weird. What do you mean, skinny pigs? I didn't know skinny pigs existed. Yeah, Squidward. You're right. It does look like oh, I don't want to pin this, but I should. Okay. All right, I pinned a dang monkey. Oh, look at this one trying to be cute, but it's just not. Ugh. I don't like looking at them. Okay, all right. I just looked at a gelada. Geladas are interesting until they roll their faces back. Have you guys ever seen that? Do you know what I'm talking about? A gelada? It's a monkey that has this like, or it's kind of like a baboon. They actually look really cool. I do like them. Like this is what they look like when they're being normal. Okay, when they're being normal, they look really epic. They look like epic Rafiki, which I'm here for that. I don't mind baboons. They have their faces are stretched out and weird enough that they don't make me feel like they're human. No, it's a gelada baboon. However, their lips, these big round lips that they have, they can actually like curl them back up over their face, and just fair warning, this is terrifying looking. And they also have this like skin patch they can open. So Rafiki was kind of a mandrill, but he was also kind of not a mandrill because mandrills don't have tails, Ngoi. So Rafiki's not a real animal, unfortunately. He's like a mixture of a mandrill and a baboon. So he has a baboon tail, but a mandrill face. It's very confusing. But okay, prepare yourselves, folks. Prepare yourselves. Here, if you don't like creepy things, look away. But this is what they look like when they're mad. Okay, this animal right here, look at this. Horrifying. Horrifying. Like, it becomes this, ugh. Yeah, I don't like looking at it. It freaks me out. It's like it's like a warped, grotesque human. I don't like it. Okay, but I'm gonna draw this proboscis monkey. The lips pull way back. It is October. I know, I'm getting creeped out. I'm just trying to warn everybody because I know some people don't like stuff like that. Maybe even more than I don't, but okay. All right, I'm gonna paint this dang monkey. Dang primate. I really don't like drawing primates, guys. It's a problem. It is a weakness. One of these days, I'm gonna force myself to do a primate theme today, but today is as close as we're getting to that. Oh, I don't like proboscis monkeys. I don't like looking at their nose. This is gonna be hard. Hey Ayo, how you doing? No, a gelada. It's pronounced it's this gelada monkey, or baboon. Really, it's not a monkey. It's a baboon. Should be turned to monk. Wait, what? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'm uncultured swine. Swine. That's what I'm trying to say. Mandrills are the biggest baboon. Yeah, but they don't have tails. Is what I'm saying. So like, he's not. They're really aren't they old world monkeys? I thought that's what drills and baboons were. I don't know. I'm not gonna go down a Wikipedia rabbit hole just now. We might later. But... Surprised Blizzard hasn't created some Orktober thing. Yeah, true. I've been seeing people talking about Orktober. Or maybe that's just you guys. Also, hi, Sticks. I don't know if I said hi to you officially, but it's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I don't want to draw this at all. Ugh, it makes me so uncomfortable. But that's what we chose to do today. By we, I mean me. Sorry, that was my getting through it song. Please don't mind me. Ugh. I can't unsee Squidward. Oh no, you can see all the pores. It just looks like a weird old man nose. I don't like it. I'm trying to think of it as just shapes. It's just weird. It just looks weirdly. I think I've shared this before, right? That like monkeys in general freak me out a little bit. Like primates that aren't lemurs. I'm pretty sure we've talked about this with like chimps and gorillas are especially bad. At least this looks a little less human maybe because it is so exaggerated. It's still creepy as heck, but yeah. For me they, even as a kid, I remember just feeling weirded out by them. It's like, you look like you should be a human, but you're not. You have all the same anatomy, facial features, and the whites of the eyes, and all the things that I feel like I can kind of understand and relate to, but it's just like wrong. Who was it? Was it somebody in Discord, or was this just a meme floating around? But I saw somebody post something that said, like, I wonder if dogs and wolves feel like this when they see each other. Like you look like me, but just slightly wrong. Like if there's an uncanny valley for like wolves looking at dogs, they're like, what's wrong with you? I kind of relate to this, but you're just a little weird. I don't remember where I saw that. He doesn't look too pleased. Yeah, I wouldn't either if I had a face like that. That's mean. I shouldn't say that. I just don't like your nose, guy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And the fact that I feel like I should apologize to you, like you would understand that, is part of why this is a problem for me. You're just too human. Too human looking. Or maybe we are too monkey looking. I don't know. I don't know which way the uncanny valley falls. I just know it's there. Oh hey Nerd JQ, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Thanks for popping in. I'm doing ugly animal studies. He was in Sing too? Wait, really? Wait, what? I don't think I saw that. I think I saw the first one. I'm glad you're good. And there's also going to be an ad soon, folks, so I apologize to anybody stuck in ads. If anybody does sit through those, I appreciate it, but I understand if you can't. Feel free to mute, though, or at least lower the volume to 1% if you want to help support the channel. Go stretch. In fact, we should probably stretch. Let's stretch. I don't want to draw this animal. I'd rather stretch. So let's do that. Ugh. Posture stretch. The monkey was a dancing. Oh, that's right. I think maybe I did see that then. That is ringing a bell. Let's do a carpal tunnel stretch. You guys, I woke up the other day and I think I had fallen asleep on my arm, but like my drawing hand was numb, and it freaked me out because it did not unnumb for a while. I was like, oh no! The carpal tunnels! They come for me. So let's do a carpal tunnel stretch. If you've never done one with me before, you just take your hand and you pull it gently toward your body. I am drawing the monkey maze. What are you talking about? I'm doing it right now. I was just waffling a bit, that's all. What animals you work on so far? Just ugly animals in general. Animals that people don't tend to draw because they're weird or alien looking. Yeah, sorry for the ads. We're gonna just stretch through the ads, folks. I think I drew his nose in the wrong place. I'm gonna have to redraw his nose. Alright, I'm gonna redraw that while there's ads, because that won't be interesting to watch. Is Twitch broken for anyone else? You can't hear me. I don't think you're supposed to be able to hear me through the ads. I think you used to be able to on mobile. I actually used to appreciate that, because I would get an ad and then I could just like keep watching the stream in mobile and kind of hear over the ads. But I think they fixed that. People say ugly to what looks scary or disturbing or gross. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm gonna do a vulture next, because I need a break from this primate. A few things you find that you wouldn't want to be in the same room. Yeah, I don't recall being asked for you to draw. Oh my gosh, everybody is making ugly jokes today. Listen, you're all wonderful. Don't say that. As somebody who always gets in trouble for saying depreciative things about myself, I'm gonna turn the tables and say you guys can't do it either if I'm not allowed to. Ugh, the big pores, guys. I need to just think of it as shapes so that I don't think of it as like features I recognize. I think that's part of the problem. Just think more shape. More shape, less squirm, Casey. That's the secret. Also, it does have, I mean, the shape over here is kind of fun. Maybe I'll just think about shapes. Shapes can help me avoid the reality of the situation. Well, it looks like a weird Muppet. Weird Muppet monkey. How is everybody else's drawing going? Hopefully okay. Naked mole rat? We could add that to the list, sure. I don't want to color this. I think I'll just move on. It's got weird like mouth wrinkles too. I just feel like there's certain things that we find a little bit creepy, you know? This is what it looks like to me. And then it's got these like bits. You're back. Okay, you guys are back from ads. I don't remember what was asked. Was it asked what we're gonna draw next? Is that what you're asking, Nerd JQ? You're just doodling during lunch? Hey, that totally counts. That's great though. That's kind of what my hope is that people will want to draw along, even if you're not drawing what I'm drawing. Just drawing something from observation or taking, you know, half an hour to an hour every day to do some kind of warm-up studies, I think really can help a lot. So, you know what? I'll take it. Gosh, I hate this. It just looks too humid. Don't like it. I think I drew the nose wrong again. Dang it. It's too small now. Blip. What did you... the only ones I've done so far are the hagfish, which this is actually what the day is. So today is I think it's like Appreciate an Ugly Animal Day or something like that. So I thought it'd be fun to use that as a theme to just like pick animals that we don't normally draw, or that you don't normally draw as a person, to do for our studies. At least that's what I'm doing. Again, nobody else has to if you don't want to. But these are only two I've drawn. Some other suggestions, I think I might do a vulture, because a lot of people think those are ugly. A naked mole rat has been suggested. Blobfish has been suggested. I feel like blobfish get a bad rap because they aren't actually ugly if you look at them in their habitat. They're only ugly if you like pull them up too fast and they don't have time to like depressurize, and then they basically explode when they get to the surface, and that's why they look like that. But they don't normally have like that big pronounced nose. They don't have all that stuff. That's all just like a result of them surfacing too quickly, usually from like a fishing net or something. So that's human-caused ugliness. We basically warped their corpse, sadly. But yeah, if you look up a blobfish, like a normal blobfish, they don't really look that blobby. They just kind of look like your average deep-sea fish. We did the blobfish dirty, is what I'm trying to say. They're not as bad as people think. You've been catfished by blobfish, yeah, a little bit. It's like an opposite of a catfish, I suppose, yeah. I'm actually prettier than you think I am, haha. Honestly, not a bad method. I like to set the bar low. I can appreciate that, actually. Yeah, that's a good method. Set the bar low so that they'll be impressed with you. That's kind of what I do. So, have no expectations, guys. and then maybe I won't fail them. Okay, I'm done with this. I don't want to look at it anymore. It's too hard to focus. There's too much nose. Right, there's a little beard. There's the little like scraggly face things. I hate it. Well, I think I overemphasize these wrinkles too much. It's not quite fair. It just has a weird face. It's fine. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, they are cute. Have you looked up a muntjac? I think they're related to that. And I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to get clipped. But yeah, I think they're really cute little tiny like fanged deers. And if you look at a muntjac, they're really similar. And they have these really crazy. We actually talked about these before. They have these really crazy scent glands on their faces, or like maybe they're not for smelling. I can't remember, but they like open up and look super alien. Yeah, the muntjac for sure. There's a term you've heard for that, Scotty factoring. What does that mean? Which is just a nerdy term for underselling and over. Yeah, undersell and overdeliver. That's what I always say. Listen. If you set the expectations low, you're always going to exceed them. Or at least you're more likely to exceed them. And then if you don't, well, you warned them, you know? That's kind of how I feel about it. Just set that low expectation. You do have to be careful that you don't, like, believe bad things about yourself, though, because of that. So it's kind of a fine balance to walk between self-worth and an expectation setting, but I think if you can navigate it in a healthy way, I don't know, that's how I like to operate. I certainly didn't used to be very good at not internalizing that as low self-worth, but... Okay, I'm tired of looking at it. Let's do something else. They are still a little strange, but maybe not as weird. Yeah, they're definitely... But it's more like a deep-sea fish kind of strange, but not as ugly. Yeah. Is that a lamprey? No, but it is related to the lamprey, actually. Nerd JQ. Good call. We were talking about the lamprey earlier, actually. Let's see. Let's do another. I want to do a vulture. I think I can whip out a vulture pretty fast, and then I'll do something else. And if anybody is looking for inspiration for ideas on kind of weird looking animals, I do have a link at the top of chat you can click, and that will take you to my reference board, which may or may not be alphabetically organized for you apparently, which still makes me sad because I put a lot of work into organizing it, but that is okay. Apparently I'm the only one who benefits from that. Ooh, here's a bird that's kind of creepy looking. Should I do a vulture or should I do this crazy looking hornbill? It's called a helmeted hornbill. It is slightly grotesque, I will say. Hold on. Okay, you guys help me pick. Let me pin this vulture really fast. Okay, so here is the helmeted hornbill. Alright, here's one option. Pretty, I would say somebody might look at that and go, that's an ugly bird. I think it's interesting, but it is bizarre. I'll give you that. Or I can do a condor. Now there's a couple kinds of condors. The Andean condor is often, that is a lot, yeah. Sorry, Chris. The Andean condor is pretty cool. There's also the California condor. But the Andean condor has a crazy face. It's very, like, turkey looking. Alright, here's another option right here. Old man looking bird, yeah, that one. Here's the Andean condor. Ooh, here's a very ugly picture of a... This is just an unfortunate shot of a turkey vulture, guys. I feel like turkey vultures are a little creepy looking because they have that same like super fleshy face. Ooh, a bald ibis. That's kind of creepy too. Here's an extremely unflattering picture of a cassowary. I feel like cassowaries don't usually look like this. Who gave the cassowary a lemon? Oh my gosh. Comments, you guys, are too funny. Now I'm torn. Which bird should I do? I wanted to do a bird. But here's a bald ibis. These are all kind of a little creepy. Do we know why some birds get that kind of raw reddish flesh on their heads? I imagine it has to do with, like, I don't know. I've heard, at least with vultures, they think it's because their feathers get dirty because they're always putting their heads in, like, so it's like a disease prevention thing, potentially. I could be wrong about this, but that's what I've heard. So take it with a grain of salt. I haven't researched it, but I've heard it's because they've adapted this way so that there's less, like, dead matter or, like, stuck to their body so that, like, they can wash off easier, right? So, like, there's no feathers up there because they're always eating out of corpses. Something like that. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. And not all vultures are like that. Actually, one of my favorite members of the vulture family, I forget how to pronounce this, starts with C. It's like an Asiatic. It's like I have a ton of them pinned in my vulture folder. How do you pronounce this again? I think it's a Cineris? Chineris? I'm not sure how you say it, but I think they look really cool. And they don't have that. They've got feathered faces, so they almost look more eagle-like or more hawk-like. I mean, they are birds of prey. They're just basically bald birds of prey, but the Cineris vulture is a really cool creature. Has this really lovely, like, neck ruff. Like, really dramatic, I think. They actually have one of these at the Denver Zoo, or at least they did last time I was there. I think they're really cool. But yeah, so not all vultures have that, and I don't know why. The lamager, or the bearded vulture, is also not that way. So these are really dramatically, like, pretty birds too. So I don't know. I don't know why some vultures do and some don't. But these guys are obviously a lot more palatable, so I'm not going to draw those. The bald ones are the ones in this cassowary. I have to pin this, I'm sorry. Oh, I already have it. Well, there you go. Should I do... I feel like this one's pretty, like the helmeted hornbill. There's a lot going on here. Let's do this one. So, sorry, vultures. Sorry, bald ibis. I also I'm gonna do a color study, and I really like the colors on this bird. Some good backlighting there. Looking around the one zoom tree of life, and it's really hard to find any truly ugly animals. Right, the moles are adorable, right? I love one zoom. I'm so glad that you're as obsessed with that as I am. What is happening? Professor Oaks. Why? Thank you. I appreciate you giving that gift stub to Hiddlesticks. Aw, aliens. Yeah, that's what happens when you sub around here. You get alien baby. Screaming alien baby shows up. Thank you so much, Oaks. That was really kind. Was not you. So are you calling my Twitch a liar? How are you doing? Hey, are you guys following Professor Oaks? Thank you for giving that shout out, Amaze. Because you should be. I was definitely not up too late hanging out on Oaks' stream last night. Definitely didn't leave the studio at like midnight. That's not what I did. Nope. Although I did find it very funny that before I even said anything, literally everybody, including Oaks, was like, Casey, why are you awake? It's like everywhere I go, I'm in trouble. Thanks again, Oaks. That was really kind. Guys, Oaks is an amazing concept artist, creature designer. Was telling us all this cool lore about all of his, like, creations last night. It's always a fun time over there. You're doing a great job. I am doing a terrible job. That's all I'm saying. Although he did bully me into sharing artwork last night, you guys. Because then he stole my soul or something, apparently. That's what happens. When you go to... Just watch out. I'm just saying, if you go to Oaks' stream, you may or may not be joining a cult. That's all. But it's a good time. It's a good time. No, I always love hanging on your streams. If I happen to be awake and you go live, I'm like, oh, well, I'm probably up too late, but I'm just gonna go watch this, because it's always inspiring stuff. Although it was funny, the juxtaposition of what I was drawing versus what you were drawing. Hope you're having a good day, though. By thinking about his stream, you've agreed to the terms and conditions of the cult. Oh, shoot. See, you guys, you gotta read the fine print. You gotta read the fine print, guys. It's pretty important stuff. We're drawing ugly animals today. Wow, what's happening? What was that? What's going on? Victorious! Oh my gosh, Victorious! A 6 months in advance sub? Holy cow! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was super kind. Space Train, yeah, we've started a hype train. Wow, thank you, Victorious. And Oaks. I actually don't know why. I thought I had reworked my sub alert slightly because people really seem to like when it would play multiple times, but it doesn't seem to be doing it like it's supposed to. That's okay. Thank you so much. Is fine fine print by the Stupendium. I'll have to look that one up. You can always drop you live in, I can't remember if you're in the Discord or not. But you can always drop music requests in the music share channel, and I tend to go through that looking for new songs. Alien is cool. I'm glad you like it. I like it. I think it's funny. But yeah, apparently it's Ugly Animal Day, so I'm trying to find animals I don't normally draw that I would consider creepy. I actually don't find these two very creepy, but I definitely found this extremely creepy, and I hated drawing it. But I feel like these are good, like, creature design concept ideas, right? So it's a I don't know. I like spotlighting the weird and the wonderful out there, and that's what we're up to today. But if anyone, of course, is wanting to draw something that isn't an ugly, quote-unquote, ugly animal, I think they're beautiful. But feel free to study something else, and then we will do the show and tell in like half an hour, roughly. So it'll be in the Discord waiting. Perfect. I'm actually kind of behind on the on my music requests in there. So if you guys drop stuff in the music share, I'm like a month behind going through them, but I promise I do eventually. I've just got a lot going on this month. Maple walnut fudge? Wait, what? That does sound good. Why would you say that? Oh, you know what also sounds good? Is not burning your tongue on really hot tea. Ouch. That was too hot to consume. Aww. Wait, Rue? You continue to sub. Thank you, Rue. That's really, really kind. I don't know why it didn't give me an alert for that. I must have messed something up. I'm glad I saw it, though. Thank you, Rue. That was super kind of you. Yes, enjoy your lurk, Oaks, and thanks for popping in and saying hi. I know you're a busy guy. I appreciate it. And hey, good luck at Lightbox. I don't know when that's happening, but I'm sure it'll go well. You're gonna do great. If I could afford to attend such a thing, I would. Come to your panel. Is anyone going to Lightbox? I'm curious. Is anybody going to any cool cons this year? Any cool shows? I'd love to hear about it. I'm actually, for anyone who does attend conventions, I'm actually thinking of getting back into them next year. So if anyone has good ones, especially in Colorado or Texas, because I'm right now considering those two most likely candidates for conventioning for me next year, just for monetary reasons. Aw, Bill Nash, you guys. You don't have... Thank you. Bill Nash, that's super kind. Why are my alerts broken? Where's my alien baby? What's happening? You guys, you're being so kind that you broke my alerts. I'm really sad. Where's my alien baby? That's the whole point of the subs. Here, hold on. I'll just do it for you. Where's my gift? Hold, please. Hold, please. I'm fixing it because it's broken. This is the only GIF I've ever made. Do 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 do. Wait, hold on. I have the actual song. Hold on. There you go. There you go. I'm so sorry it's not working for some reason. Hey, it actually timed pretty well. There you go. There's your alien baby GIF. I don't know why it's not playing. I'm so sorry. I didn't touch anything, I swear. I don't know why it broke. But there you go. Hopefully you could hear it. Thank you so much, Bill Nash. That was super kind. And Colt from Home. Great name. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Ah, what's happening? Miss Caprikel! What the heck? Well, okay, why are my alerts not playing? What is going on? My alerts should be playing right now. Miss Caprikel, am I reading that right? You subscribed at tier 3 for 6 months in advance? Holy cow. Okay, hold on. I have to play the GIF a few times now. Here. Like, what the heck? What is happening right now? Thank you so much. That's extremely kind. Oaksley, I don't know if you're still here, but look what you started. You guys don't have to do all this. This is super kind, though. Thank you. And Nerduino, with the bits. I don't even know what to do. That's really, really generous. Thank you. I'm so sorry my alerts aren't working. I'll just keep this GIF handy in case somebody else decides to be crazy. Thank you, Miss Capricorn, and you know, everybody. I really appreciate the support. It goes a long way to keeping me doing what I do. So, chasing a dream and whatnot, like a silly, crazy person. But I appreciate you guys. I guess I'll go back to drawing this ugly animal now. Thank you. Enjoy your sub. Man, that's really kind. A tier 3 sub for 6 months. Holy cow. That's gonna pay for my studio quite a bit. For like the next 2 months at least, I think. Thank you, Miss Capricorn. For anybody who isn't aware, we are gonna be doing a, I'm so behind on the announcement. It should have actually posted, actually. I think I scheduled it last night. We're doing a 2K follower party on Friday, and part of that is gonna be trying my hand at a sketchathon for the first time. Like an official one, even though we kind of did one the other day. Because I need to buy a printer. So pretty much all this money is going toward paying for my studio, and then like buying a printer is pretty much what anything I make from Twitch goes towards. So you guys, that's what you're funding, and I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I don't really have I don't have a command for 2K. Paleontologist VA, sorry. I'm not organized enough for that, it would seem. Yeah, today is Spores. I'm really excited for Spores. I'm gonna be working on my Stream Ink Day stuff after this stream. I really need to catch up. Oh yeah, thanks, I shall save. And Miss Capricorn also, hello. I don't know if I said hello officially, but I hope you're doing well. You guys, level 3 hype train. That's really kind. Thank you. I'm just glad I finally know what a hype train is, to be honest. I didn't realize for the longest time. I don't know why, but it used to confuse me. It's like, what does this mean? And then you get a random emote, and I didn't understand that the emote was permanent. I was like, what do I use this for? Although I think, does everybody get the same random emote? Or is it just me? I don't actually know. And the one time we got, what was it called? I think a golden kappa. That was crazy too. And then somebody told me that only happens once. See, I'm like taking mental notes about how Twitch works, guys. One of these days, I'm gonna be a pro. Yes, I will, Paleontologist VA. I'm saving it. We'll do the Drawing Animal in just a little bit. I just wanted to get a few of these done, because I'm probably going to end around noon today. And if I do too many, then I don't end up actually finishing my studies. But I didn't know how gifting subs worked. Like, before getting on Twitch, seeing people gift subs and one watching a VOD on YouTube didn't connect. Yeah, agreed. It is kind of a weird... I've thought about cross-streaming on YouTube, and if anyone does that and knows how to set that up, and especially if it's even worth the setup, let me know. I've heard that there's a way to do it a little more easy now that Twitch officially allows it, because I guess for a while they didn't. But now that you can, I feel like I might as well, because it would be easier to just have the VODs already on YouTube, and then I don't have to like download them and save them. They're just there. You guys, I'm not loving this drawing, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, little pink pony! How you doing? The thing is so weird looking. Yeah, we're doing a ugly animal theme day for our sketch. So we're drawing like weird looking animals. Welcome on in. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. Am I rambling? Maybe. It is a thing that happens. But my alerts aren't working, so nobody can actually warn me of anything. That is so weird that my alerts stopped working. Wait. What is happening? Why are my alerts... What's happening? Oh, they were just super delayed. Okay, well, here we go. There you go, guys. There's the delayed alerts. Oh, I got a balloon. I got a balloon emote. Oh, and there's Nerduino. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Guys, what is happening? How about a sand boa? Sand boas. Yes, little pink pony. Oh my gosh, sand boas and what are they called? What's the fox? There's a fox that's derpy like that too. We drew those one time, or we looked at them during one of these streams one time. Yes, the sand boa is an excellent study choice. I'm trying to do all of this just with color, but it's definitely in that ugly stage, so like don't judge me too hard, folks. I'm trying to do this without line, but it's kind of gonna look gross for a little bit. I guess that is the theme, so maybe it's fine. They're like 5 minutes behind, I know. I don't know why that happened. Twitch is twitching, yeah. This bird is the reflection I see when I'm laying in bed and turn off my... No, it's not. Stop, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are so mean to yourselves. Or you're just trying to be funny, either way. But that's not true. You don't look like a helmeted hornbill. Are you actually a helmeted hornbill? Like a sentient helmeted hornbill? Or I guess I should say sapient, not sentient. Of course they're sentient. We're gonna blame the caffeine on my lack of verbal precision here. Also, please don't mind the random Slayers music, guys. It just happens sometimes, okay? You like this song? I'm good. I'm glad. This... What? Chris Wright, what? Hold on. Chris Wright says that this poor fella looks like a thumb that got hit by a hammer. What a descriptor. Oh my gosh, I can kind of see it. That's really funny. Not something I would have ever thought to have thought myself, but very funny. So mean, guys. Tibetan fox, yes. That's the one, Tibetan fox. Oh my gosh, a thumb that got hit by a hammer. He's just like, ow! Ow! There we go. That's what he's saying. Oh my gosh. No, you're not. We all kind of are today. This theme sort of lends itself to, you know, at least you're not being a bully to yourself, you know? Everyone else is like, oh, it's me. It's like, no, it's not. Stop it. Although, I don't know, I'm not really one to talk. I also deflect with self-deprecating humor, so I understand. I do understand. But I see what you're doing. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna go a little faster, because this is taking a while. Look at this weird, look at this! Oh, no, let me draw what I'm pointing at. Look at the, like, weird bulgy neck, and then the tiny skinny part of the neck. That is weird. That is interesting, but like I can totally see how to apply that to like a dragon design, right? Like, can't you visualize just like that too? Like how to make something look super uncanny. It's just like so bulbous. These are the visual notes that I'm talking about. Like if you're somebody who's trying to get into drawing from imagination, you definitely want to try and like, I don't know, as best you can, kind of fill your visual library with new ideas and new shapes and new ways to apply things. For me, that's definitely what this feels like. And just like also this, again, this weird pink fleshy color is such a theme. Anything that's like super fleshy. I guess that's where you get a lot of that in like Japanese art and horror films and stuff. So everything's just like globular and fleshy and slimy, and it's like a very different aesthetic to like the American horror films that are like toothy and creepy, and I don't know. I guess you could do both, but and you probably see more of that now. Anyway, that's what this reminds me of. It's just like a weird... This bird reminds me of a weird Asian horror film, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Hey, speaking of 2000s music, this is that, right? Okay. Look at that shape. What is going on here? I need to look up more pictures of this animal. These are definitely new shapes, yeah. I wonder if it's... Yeah, I kind of do too, Little Pink Pony. Maybe we'll look it up here in a second. The neck looks like a proboscis monkey nose. Yeah, it does, now that you mention it. Man, it is such a weird creature. I'm sure he has a great personality, Chris. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wonder if it stretches out. That's a great question. We'll have to look that up. Oh, we got Kev. We got Kev in the house, guys. Kev coming in with some scientific fun facts. Okay, Kev, what you got? Let's see. Let's see. This is what you're all here for, remember? This is the real reason you all hang out with me, is for Kev's scientific fun facts. Let's see what he's got for us today. About ugly animals. Wow, rude. I know. I know. But here, Kev, it's not my idea. Well, I mean, doing this study is my idea, but today is actually it's like Appreciate an Ugly Animal Day or something like that. I don't know. I could probably look it up and be more accurate. But it's actually named for this creature, the hagfish, but I thought it'd be a fun excuse to like draw and do some studies of some more like kind of alien looking creatures and trying to get some creature design ideas. But yeah, rude. I agree. 2, ugly animals evolved from regular looking animals and decided that the upkeep of looking presentable was too much of a pain, I hear that, and entered the slow spiral of not caring. As a result, they ended up being bullied by the pretty animals. Why are you being so relatable right now, Kev? Like, what? Why you gotta call me out like that? These ugly animals have better school photos than kids. Yeah, for sure. Oh, these are true facts. Oh my gosh, my school photos. They're rough. There's a reason I avoid cameras and hate pictures of myself. My school photos never... Oof, they were a bad time. I was a rough-looking kid. Not much has changed, to be fair, but like... I used to look at these photos, and the word that always came to mind from my school photos for me was sunburnt grandma. Don't know why, but that's always what the photographer managed to capture in my school photos. I feel like I am bullying the animal I just drew. I know. It does kind of feel like you're bullying a little, like, oh, I'm picking you because you're ugly. Except for you, proboscis monkey. You're just creepy, uncanny valley. Ugh. I think this is a beautiful bird. I mean, look at these colors. They're super interesting. I actually picked this more for the color. But I do like the shapes, too. I just wanted to do a color study. You're very kind, Pitharius. Sunburnt grandma sounds like a cocktail at a hipster bar. You know, I've been called worse things. What do you have against I don't like primates. I mean, I like them as animals. Like, they are worthy of my interest and respect and protection, obviously. Like, I don't want them to go away. I just don't like looking at them. They've always creeped me out. There's a reason we've never done a primate study. It's because, for me, anyway, primates, except for lemurs, and like some small monkeys, like tamarins, I don't have a problem with. They look more like little tiny cute animals to me, but like most like apes and monkeys, they just look too human for me. Like they just sort of fall into this weird, like, the only way I can think of to describe it is uncanny valley. Like they just put me on edge a little bit to look at. It's not as bad as it used to be, actually, when I was a kid. Like, the fact that I looked at this picture long enough to draw it is actually kind of an improvement for me. I'm a little proud of myself right now, I'm just gonna say. But yeah, especially when I was younger, they really weirded me out. And I just did not like looking at them at all. Like, I would avoid them at the zoo, and I love the zoo, but I'd like glance at the gorillas and I'd move on. Because I was just like, no, you're just a little too... It felt too much like looking at a human in a cage, and it also felt like they're just too similar. Like, it just felt like wrong somehow. I don't know how else to describe it. We are primates. Oh, I know, I'm aware. Like, I'm aware where we fall, and I understand why they look human. Like, there's a reason. Or why we look like primates. But either way, the facial features, the expressiveness, it all just kind of weirded me out. Just visually, you know? It was just like an uncanny valley thing. It's not that I don't like them as animals. Like, I want them to be around. I don't think they should be gone. I'm glad we still have them. They're important parts of the ecosystems that they're a part of. All that stuff. You know? I just don't enjoy looking at them for the most part. That's all. You don't mind proboscis. Really? Or howler monkeys. Mandrills are the ones that scare you. Mandrills are aggressive. But they don't scare me. Scare is not the right word. Like, I'm not afraid of this. It looks like a caricature of a human, but alive. Like, it looks like somebody stretched out a person's features and bodies into like weird proportions, and then they're actually alive. And that's what's always freaked me out about them. But it's not that I'm afraid. Yeah. You hate monkeys. What? Anyone that does... Oh, I'm sure they're very annoying to be around. Yeah. What kind of monkeys have you been around? They steal stuff. They're like raccoons, but more aggressive. They're smart and they're way fast. Yeah. Yeah, they're really smart. I wouldn't say that I hate them. But I do find a lot of They just kind of freak me out a little bit visually. That's all. I don't know if I'm articulating this well. It's not that I have something against them personally. I don't enjoy looking at them, especially chimpanzees. Even more so than gorillas, because they are probably just because we're the most closely related to chimpanzees is probably why. You just visually, even as a kid, I was like, ugh, I don't like looking at this. Like, it's just weird. It makes my brain malfunctions or something. I don't know. And this is apparently a thing. Like, I'm not alone in this. I looked it up the other day because I heard somebody mention that there's actually a name for this. And so, like, I'm not the only one who feels like this about primates. Yeah, it's just a little. The uncanny valley is a disturbing thing, and for me, it really hits harder with primates. Like I said, like tamarins, lemurs, not all primates. Like a lot of them are fine if they look far enough away from human proportion, they don't bother me as much. But like this just looks like an old man nose stuck on an animal, and it just freaks me out a little bit. That's all. But like, even though this is like kind of the same shape as the proboscis monkey nose, like we were talking about, because it doesn't look superhuman, it doesn't I'm not freaked out by it. I'm just interested. You know, same thing with the like, it's not just the, I don't know. I think I'm beating a dead horse here. I'm gonna move on. I like them. I don't want to make it sound like I don't like them. I just don't like looking at them. Does that make sense? Which kind did you live by? The long-tailed macaque. Yeah, I've heard macaques are kind of a problem. We're getting me. No, don't get me a bonobo. No, chimpanzees are the worst for sure. Yeah, I like it's not that I don't like monkeys as animals, paleontologist VA. I want to be really clear about that. I think all animals are wonderful and amazing. I just visually am disturbed, specifically, a little bit. Again, not as bad as I used to be. I'm getting better with time. So it's not like it's a phobia. I think it was like borderline phobia when I was a kid though. I was like freaked out. I did not like them. Like looking at them. But as I've gotten older, it's more just like a chill up the spine sort of a feeling. Anyway, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who feels this way. So I can at least take respite in that. Baboons or mandrills? Yeah, mandrills are cool. I actually really like mandrills. Mandrills are pretty cool. Okay. Bonobo fund. No, I need a printer before I need a bonobo. And I also never need a bonobo, just to clear the record here. I grew up studying in a school next to a forested area, and we would have monkeys literally come up to the class windows and steal your lunch boxes. No way, Pandarius. Wow. You guys grew up in some exotic places. We don't have, I think, any native primates in the US. Do we? I know in Central America there's some, well, are there lemurs? No. I don't think there's very many primates. No, there are, I think, some in South America. I feel like there are some in the Amazon. But yeah, here in North America, I can't think of a native primate. I know in Florida they have a lot of escaped primates. Like I think there's macaques and things in the wild in Florida, but they're invasive. They're like released pets and stuff, and it's just because it's a tropical environment, they thrive there. That's not the same thing as being a native. Is it a macaque? I can't remember which ones are the ones that are loose in Florida. Same thing with iguanas, actually. Okay, I like this guy. I think I'm done with it. Let me do the draw me an animal, and then we'll move on. Borneo's a giant island known for its... Oh, cool. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. A bonobo printer? No. 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 I want a different one. Uncanny Valley is a powerful tool. One game dev kept trying to make Christian kid games. Wait, what? But always got feedback that his characters were creepy, so he took those designs and made a... Are you serious? Is that what happened? Is that truly the origin story of Five Nights at Freddy's? They were intentionally characters designed for like a religious kids game? What? That is really funny lore. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I've never played. I don't do scary games. It's true! No, oh my gosh, I had no clue. I had no clue. Alright, I gotta save this creepy vulture, and then we're gonna move on. Save. Ooh, that's a pretty animal! See, some people might find this creepy. I think this is beautiful. Is this a king vulture? What is this? Doink. Is that a king vulture? What are you? Colorful vulture, white-head vulture. Okay. They're so pretty. Wow. I don't know. White-headed vulture. Yeah, I gotta pin one that has the name so I know what it is, so I don't have to go searching for it. Anyway, let's not pin a bunch of things all day now. Okay. We are gonna do a Draw Me an Animal game. There's too many birds, guys. I can't keep track of all the burbs. There's too many of them. Close, close, close. Did I save this? Yes. Close, close. Alrighty, let me pull up. I do like this children. Oh, I already have it. Cool. I don't like that one. I have so many. Hold on, I have so many pages open. Let me close them all. There we go. Okay. What is going on? Close, close. Okay, I lost my mod view. Hold on. There it is. How did I get so many windows open? Guys, I literally had, oh my gosh, I had like 6 windows open full of different tabs. What is happening? Okay, I finally found it. Here we go. Okay, so Draw Me an Animal Redeem was a Parlatitan stomeri, so it's a large animal. Okay, save. Open, close. What's happening? Oh no, none of these got put in the folder. Ugly animals, there we go. Okay. This will probably, I got room for one right here. Sure, let's do it right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more Draw Me an Animal. I'm gonna write the name up top, make room for it down below. This is a Paralititan. What does that mean? Paralititan. I mean, I think of paralyze, obviously, but I'm not sure if that probably means something else. Stromery. It's probably someone's last name because it's never helpful. I have no idea what this is. Probably an extinct animal, so that's an unintentional hint from the person requesting it. It seems to be a theme. So it's probably extinct Paralititan, some kind of large animal. I don't know. I'm gonna say a large toothy animal. I have no idea. Let's say it's a big old guy. I'm gonna say it's a dinosaur. I don't know. Some kind of theropod. It might not be. I have no idea. It's really hard with the scientific names because I'm just not, I can't memorize these. So even if I've heard of this animal before, it's unlikely, unless I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, that it's gonna be something I remember. So pretty much always just a random guess, and I'll probably always draw like some kind of version of what I'm doing now. I feel like I've drawn this many times. I'm gonna try and make it different somehow. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. So the way it works for anybody who's never been a part of the Draw Me an Animal game, I have 5 minutes to draw what I think this animal is. The only hint I can have is the name that is submitted, and yeah, we'll learn about it together here in a little bit. I'm probably very wrong, but this is what we're gonna do. So feel free to look it up and see how close I get, or just laugh at me as I get it very wrong, and we will learn together. I'm just drawing a generic theropod, I think. I have no idea. We're gonna say that it is bright blue, because why not? We can do what we want. can't tell you how much. Wait, what, Ungoy? Hold on, I have to catch up on the conversation happening in chat right now. You guys are having some very interesting talk that I want to know about. All I read was poopy papaya. I am intrigued, Ungoy. I am intrigued. Alright. We're gonna say it is a theropod that is blue, because I want it to be. I'm hoping it's at least large, because it does say Titan. But it may not be probably anything else accurate about this. But at least I got to draw a big blue dinosaur, so, you know. That's always exciting. We'll add stripes, because why not stripes? Pretend those are teeth. Alright, I think we're getting close. I don't actually know. Let's see. Let's give him little white feetsies. Wink, wink, wink. And since there's no grass in the prehistoric, we are doing dirt. Dirt. Just dirt. On and on and on. Yeah, exactly. That's what everybody likes about this song, right? Alright, this is my guess. Let's learn about it. I'm saving, I'm calling it. This is what I guess it is. And I've never heard of it before. Probably won't remember because it's a scientific name, so you guys probably ask for it every few months and I'd still draw the same thing, most likely. Unfortunately, I'm just not that good. I'm not that good at the Latin names. I can't remember them. It is a dino. Alright, well, can't say that I'm super surprised. Let's see. Stromary. Is it a long neck dino? Let's see. That was my other guess. It was either gonna be a large carnivore or a large sauropod. So there we go. Well, it's a large sauropod, guys. It is a cool creature. I definitely didn't get the type of dinosaur right. But it is a sauropod. Oh, thank you, Mr. Parlanchin. Thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. We just finished playing a Draw Me Dinosaur game. Or, Draw Me Dinosaur. Draw Me an Animal game. Sometimes it becomes a Draw Me Dinosaur game. But this is what an actual Paralititan looks like. Yeah, because I know there's like all of the Titanosaurs, and so I was like, well, maybe it's a Titanosaur. But I don't know. Oh, it is a Titan. It's part of Titanosauria. Yeah, so I should have just known from the Titan part. I just knew that Titan meant giant, and I think there are some dinosaurs that have the word Titan that are not Titanosaurs, maybe? I could be wrong. Paralititan is this big. It's real big. Wait, is this all the bones we have? No way. This is what I don't understand. I still have so many questions. This is the whole, like, lumpers and splitters thing. It's like, how do we know? Unless it's the only sauropod that's been found in its region, in that strata layer, I can understand making a new name for it, right? I don't know enough about it. Let's see if we can learn about it. Hold on. Let's learn about what they've found. Because otherwise it's like, how do you know it's not just another type of sauropod that we've already found? Hold on. It was a giant titanosaurian sauropod discovered in the coastal deposits in the Upper Cretaceous formation of Egypt. Okay, so it's an Egyptian sauropod. I don't know very much about the Egyptian dinosaurs. Joshua Smith in 1999 in the Baharian Oasis discovered this, basically. In 2000, an expedition was mounted to revisit the site. Wait, what? This is more than I need to know. It was identified as a species new to science. It was named and described by Joshua B. Smith, this whole list of people. In 2001 as a type species, Paralotitan stormeri. The generic name means stormer's tidal. Titan. Oh, near sea titan. Okay, tidal giant. Okay, got it. Specific name honors Ernst Stromer. It's always a name. That's what frustrates me. Like I can never keep it straight because I can't remember people's last names. But okay, it was named after this guy Ernst Stromer. Okay. The holotype was found in a layer in the Baharian Formation dating from the Cenomanian. It consists of a partial skeleton, very partial skeleton, lacking the skull, which apparently the skull is the most diagnostic part of the fossil, which makes sense. Apart from bone fragments containing 2 fused posterior sacral vertebrae, 2 anterior. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. And a humerus. Evidence of being scavenged by a carnivorous dinosaur. Oh, that's interesting. Disarticulated with an oval of 8 meters. That makes sense. And a tooth was discovered lodged somewhere in it. Okay, cool. How do we know? How do we know it's not something that already exists? Does Wikipedia go into this? Maybe paleontology. Maybe you know. Danny talked about it. I'm not surprised. I can't keep them all straight, you guys. There's too many scientific names for dinosaurs. I cannot. Still smaller than the biggest titanosaurs. These are from different areas. Yeah, that's from Argentina. Alamosaurus is from somewhere else. Pyrtosaurus. I wish they would show a map of where they find them. That would make it so much easier to know at a glance. Yeah, it doesn't say. From the formation, another sauropod has already been known. Okay, so wait, there is an already known sauropod. Paralotitan difference from, oh my gosh, how do I say this? Aegyptosaurus in its larger size. The latter genus weighing only 15 tons, possibly not having something in its front tail vertebrae. Okay, so there is like a vertebral difference. So that might be a little more convincing, maybe. Interesting, interesting. All right, well, I don't know enough about it, obviously. Pretty! I love speculative dinosaur art, though. So pretty. I love that you can do whatever you want with the colors. It's great. So fun. Paralotitan in the background over here. Very cool. Well, there we go. Yep. That's what it was. It was definitely not a carnivore. Although it was a dinosaur. So there we go. So that was the Draw Me an Animal game, guys. It is now noon, and I think I'm going to go ahead, and as soon as the ads are over, we are going to look at what you guys did. So if you guys have any studies, please make sure that they are studies, guys. I might have to make some guidelines for what a study is. So we've had some confusion, I think, lately. And what I don't want is for people to be posting finished art in the warm-up studies section. So, like, just make sure that whatever you're posting in the warm-up studies section, the purpose of the image should be to learn or to study. So, yeah. I might have to make a little, like, pin or something. Because there's been a couple of streams now where that has been maybe a little bit of confusion. So, anyway, just any study that you've done, it's the purpose of the study being to draw from observation and to learn from observation, not just using a reference to draw a picture. There's a difference there. Like, I use reference when I draw finished illustrations, but I wouldn't call that finished illustration a study. Or character design, like, character art typically is not what I would consider a study, that kind of thing. So, anyway, just whatever studies you did this morning or since yesterday or whatever, go ahead and post those in there, and after the ads, we will take a look at them. I am going to use the next 5 minutes to do a very fast study of, let's see, let's do a naked mole rat. That was one that Siren brought up. And then after the 5-minute ad, in about 3 minutes, the ads are going to start, and it is a 3-minute ad break. So, feel free to hang out through those if you'd like to. Support the channel. That's a great way to do it if you aren't somebody who has a sub. But you know what? If you can't, I also understand. Oh gosh, look at this one. Oh no, it's kind of cute though. The naked mole rat. Oh no, I don't have time, I don't think, to do a whole full body study, but I do really like this picture. You guys, look at... Okay, this... Fair warning, this might be gross. For some people, but I think it's actually really cute. It's doing big stretch. That's not true, paleontologist VA. Danny has popped in here before. He was in here last week, actually. He's just a busy guy. It's totally okay. I don't expect him to be here. I don't expect anybody to be here, frankly, but I'm flattered when anyone does stop by. So this is a naked mole rat. I think I'm gonna draw... I really want to draw this, because, like, holy cow, that is such a shape. But I think I might just do, like a portrait, because I don't think I have time to do a whole one in 5 minutes. I might pin this page. I'm gonna draw a portrait of a naked mole rat. I hope your day is going well. Oh. I put this in the wrong place. Hold on. Wait. What? What's happening? Help! How do I use Krita? Ah, it's so big! Oh gosh. Hold on. Oh no, it's too much naked mole rat. Help. Oh god. What? You guys, I need to get more sleep. This is way funnier to me than it should be. Okay, there we go. Too close. Yeah. Oh gosh. Not a good look. Yeah, nope. It's a dramatic mole. Oh, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't draw that one. You're probably right, Pandarius. I don't want to get TOS'd here. I'm trying to draw a naked mole rat that doesn't look super gross, okay? Hold on. Let me... Here, this one... That one was also just too dramatic. I'm sorry, that was very funny. Alright, here's one that looks less offensive. Here we go. I just thought it was a funny, dramatic picture. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. There. Are we all less offended now? I just wanted to draw the face. That's all I wanted. Yeah, they are pretty grotesque in some ways. It's really it's just the fleshy pink again. You guys, I'm seeing a theme here. Fleshy pinkness is gross to people. Kim Possible Friend, exactly. Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. It was not intentional. It was not. This is a work safe stream. We only look at work safe things. Uh-oh, Pandarius, you got caught. Yeah, we do have a strict auto mod sometimes, but that's fine. It does, I agree. Oh no, ads! Well, you guys are just gonna have to come back to this quick sketch of a naked mole rat. Checking back in, had to run out for an errand, super love the texture culling. Oh, thanks! I ended up really having fun with that. It definitely was in the ugly phase for a long time, though. Look at his little smile! This one's got a smile. He's cute. He's trying to be cute, you know? Oh, geez. Oh, but then you realize where the mouth actually is, and then you're horrified, because that's not his mouth. Oh no. You guys, hold on. That's not his mouth at all. Here's what it... Oh, jeez. Here's what it is. It's got this, and then the other teeth are down here, and it's horrifying. This is a horror creature. Horror. Jeez Louise. How is this even a mouth? I don't know enough about the anatomy of this creature to draw this, perhaps. This is all a mistake. Siren, are you in here? This was a mistake. Why did you request this? You just have to take your glasses off and squint. Yeah, I thought he was cute too. He needs another half hour or so in the oven. Oh my gosh. Checking back in. Well, I'm glad. Thanks for checking back in, Suntroa. I hope you're having a good one. I'm trying to go fast, guys. I'm probably not going to finish this one. As soon as the ads are done, we will get into the Discord and look at what you guys have been drawing. So if anybody has any studies that they want to share, now is the time to do it if you'd like to be a part of the showcase. Like I said, just please try and make sure that they are actually studies and not just drawings that you made for fun. Like from imagination, okay? And I'm probably going to have to, like I said, make a little pin about that. Because the whole point of this art gym thing is to inspire artists to just knuckle down and do the studies that we always say we're going to do, but we never make time for. So we want to try and keep it to be a study for that reason. But we do have the monthly art showcase. If anybody wants to showcase like their actual finished work, feel free to drop stuff in there anytime. We do it once a month. We just had the one for last month, and we'll be doing another one soon. I'm sure it'll sneak up on me like it always does. This yellow-haired girl. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hold on. I gotta make it better. Ugh, I cannot figure out the anatomy on this face. Like, it looks like it's got two mouths. It's got, like, this wrinkle is, like, throwing me off, because that's not the mouth. I think this is the mouth. And then it's got, like, this gaping jaw. And this tooth coming out of here. It's messing me up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm drawing. I should stop. This is creepy. Why did I choose this picture? I regret everything. All my choices are bad ones. Immediately backpedaling, guys. Alright, this is a creepy drawing of a naked mole rat, guys. I don't know what to tell you. He looks angry too. Look at his little eye. He's like, meh. He's like, I hate this. Looking at me. Let's just draw wrinkles. I think wrinkles are the way to go. Blue and red and black and gray, beautiful colors are very, very beautiful. Sorry for squeaky singing, guys. Felt so symbolic yesterday. Isn't that a phrase? Guitar and play. I'm looking at you. I can't figure this anatomy out, you guys. What is happening with this tooth? Like, it doesn't look like that should be his mouth, but it is. I need to look at the anatomy of these guys next time. Maybe I should do like a... No, that would be too hard to do on stream, I think. I don't think we could do a naked mole rat day. I think it would be too much for Twitch to handle. But I feel like I should actually do some kind of a study and learn about these guys a little bit more. I don't know what I'm looking at here. That does make it really hard, I will say, when you're doing reference just from one photo like this, and if you aren't familiar with the anatomy, it does make it sort of hard to parse out what you're seeing. Like, I'm not sure, like, based on other animals we've studied, like, I feel like the jaw's in here somewhere. There's so much, like, saggy skin, I can't tell. It's, like, somewhere in here is the jaw. And it's just got this, like, huge bulldog-shaped lip structure for some reason. I don't know. It's a freaky little guy. It's a freaky little guy. I don't know. Yeah. I need to learn more, clearly. Always more to learn. Okay, but I am gonna stop, because I know the ads are over, at least they should be. Let me know if they're not. But let's look at what you guys did. I'm trying to give it a few more details here, but yeah, this is not my favorite study I've ever done. it's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff to unpack. Wanna be stars. I don't know what this is. Is that its jawbone? I just have so many questions. Just about as happy as I can be. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird little guy. It's a weird little guy. That little stretchy skin there. It seems like this would be a really poor protection for living underground, you know? Like, I want to know why they're like this. Because it feels like this looks painful to, like, live around rocks and roots and dirt. You know? Like, this looks like a thin-skinned creature. I just don't understand this adaptation at all. I want to know more. See, and this is why. I'm obsessed with animals. Okay, look at his little hand. I do like his little hand, and then I'm gonna stop. I promise. I promise I'm gonna stop. Just like his little hand. I'm gonna draw it. Got a little wrist bone. Gotta listen to the panda lamp for a second. And then we're gonna look in the Discord. So you have an extra like 1 minute here, guys. Drop your stuff. And then we're gonna get going, because I am gonna be back on stream later today. And I don't know if I can't remember if I told you guys this, but yesterday was super unproductive for me because pretty much as soon as I got into the studio finally, after they were done with all the construction stuff at my apartment, like I had to stay at my apartment till almost 1 p.m. And so by the time I got in here, and it wasn't till like 1:30 or so that I finally got to the studio. So I was already running behind. And then when I got here, the internet wasn't working. And the internet was out until like 5 p.m. It was like 5:30, I think, when it finally came back on. So I spent like most of my workday yesterday not able to like upload stuff or like send files to myself easily anyway. So I was like getting ready to back up stuff so I could take it home at work, and then finally it came back on. So I just had like a really like random day yesterday. So I'm probably staring down the barrel of another late night tonight, which is part of why I was up so late last night, was I was trying to catch up. But that's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm done with you. I'm done with this. It's not my favorite. Let's save. Let's look at what you guys did. Is it the one who... Wait, what? Is this the one that... Oh! Naked mole rats don't get cancer. Oh, I think I have heard that. Chainmail is lighter? Wait, I missed a lot of things. But then you realize you tore one of the buckles off. Oh no, I'm so sorry. And a lamp. Could be temporarily distinct from other known species, or they could have done histo. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll have to catch up on. I know I missed a lot of interesting chat about monkeys earlier, but that's okay. Well, there's that dramatic naked mole rat portrait again. Let's look into the Discord and see what you guys have been drawing. Gonna rotate between watching streams and playing games until you get EP. Nice, nice. Okay, let's scroll up. Okay. So here's how it works, guys. If you have not been a part of the warm-up streams before, basically I go into the Discord, which if you have a warm-up study you'd like to share, please feel free to drop it in the Discord. You can type !Discord if you need that. Basically what I will do is I will go to wherever my studies were from yesterday, and then I'll look at everything underneath that, as long as it's a study. Sometimes people post things that aren't studies, so we'll look. But I just scroll down. Everything looks like it's work safe, so thank you guys. You know, if a mod asks you to move something or has to delete something, don't be offended. It's just that we try to be fair to everybody and try to make sure that I stay within TOS here on these. So basically, we're gonna start here with Art of DHT's portrait study that they did. And you have until literally, like, if you're still working on a study right now, please don't rush to try and get it in here. Feel free to just post it in here anytime between now and next study, which won't be until... actually won't be until next Monday. So you have a lot of time if you'd like to submit a study. So let's go ahead and dig in. So we've got Art of DHT has got a lovely portrait here. Is this traditionally done? I see little like eraser bits. This is cool. Yeah, people are tough, and I could tell you're really looking for the proportions and everything. I think you submitted your reference too, I think. Hold on. If I click, it's not letting me click out. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it won't let me do that sometimes. Firefox has been mean to me lately. So we have this reference picture right here. You don't have to submit the reference with it. It is sometimes helpful to see what you were referencing, so we can get an idea of what you were trying to do. But this is a great study. I could tell you were really looking at it, like working through the values, the proportions, trying to get those wrinkles in the face. I feel like we talked about this yesterday when we did figure drawing. But like drawing people of different ages is something that I don't think I know I need to do more of. And it can be very hard. It can be very hard to like know what creases to emphasize and which ones to de-emphasize to make a drawing look, you know, speaking of Uncanny Valley, like not fall into that or not. But I could tell that you were really paying attention to the reference here. I'm actually gonna open it and just see. Yeah, there we go. So perfect. Yeah. Tell you were looking at the hair, the values, trying to study what makes this face unique from other faces. So really good job making it look not generic for sure. And thank you for sharing your process with us, Art of DHT. I can't remember if you stream or not, or if you're here. But yeah. And then we have a beaver. I imagine this was done from a reference. I don't see the reference, but it's very cute. Very simple shapes, very simple lines here, but cute. I like it. Very, very nice. Thank you for sharing these. And yeah, thank you for sharing some new studies too. It's nice to see some new stuff from you. Borber. Going to stream for the second time in recent times. Sharing your art? Are you really? You know, if you're in the Discord, we do have a stream share section. If anyone ever goes live, whether it's art or not, also family friendly or not, you know, that's kind of up to people's own discretion for their own streams. But if you want to share your own stream, there, feel free to. We'd love to come visit if we're around. Have I seen? No, I have not seen the Bobber meme. But thank you, Art of DHD. Yeah, I was trying to see if they were in chat. I don't know if they stream. More skulls in Skulltober. Okay, let's click it. Thank you for that link. Where's the... Oh, is this it? I think this is it, yeah. Okay, yeah, we looked at these yesterday. Thank you for that link, by the way, HDMZ. That's helpful to have them all in one spot. HDMZ, who also streams here, has been doing Skulltober, which is basically, they're using it as a study series, which I think is really smart. And I'm definitely seeing like marked improvement every time you're doing this. It seems like you're getting more comfortable with drawing skull. Like this is a lovely study. Honestly, all of these are really nice. I love, like, antlers are hard to do. We actually did a Cervid study not too long ago, and we talked about how to think about drawing antlers that helps, at least a way that I came across that helps me. But it looks like you did a great job, honestly, with like the main beam and then there's little shoots coming off of it. And yeah, just really good structural drawing. Sorry, I have the hiccups again. Hold on. See if I can get rid of them. Oh, just burnt myself. That's exciting. Why is this so hot still? But really, really nice. I really like this one a lot. These are really great. And this is a hard angle too, this back. Kind of a slightly like side profile, but almost kind of the back side of it. Really, really nice. Ugh. Man, you picked some hard, like, yeah, bighorn horns. These are hard to do at angles. Really, really nice. I love these hard lines that you're doing to kind of imply the rotation of the horn. Like, this looks so three-dimensional. Really nice job paying attention to the direction of all the lines and like the shapy sort of structures of the curve. Like, it's not a perfect round shape. Like with all of these HDMZ, I can really tell you're actually looking at your reference pictures, you know? Yeah, links are allowed for sure, as long as they are work safe. Yeah, for sure. Really, really nice. But yeah, Pandarius, if you have a study, feel free to drop one. Let me move this over here actually, so that I can click that link and have that pulled up and close these. Okay, blink. Very, very nice, HDMZ. And you've been doing these on stream, right? You guys should go follow HDMZ if you're not following already. I don't think I've been able to catch one in a while, but these are looking fantastic. I hope you're having fun, and I hope you're learning something. Oh, it's not a study. It's a... Okay, I'll look at it in a little bit. Thank you for educating me on the memes. Really, really nice. Well done. Blink, 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 blink. Nice job. How do I get out of the thread? Do I just hit back? Sort of. There we go. Okay. Scrolling back up. And yeah, I forgot to... Let me react to these two. Thank you so much, you guys, for studying with me today. Oh, we have a maze right here doing a spoopy fish. Classic ugly fish here, the angler fish. Ugly being alien, right? Thank you also, Pyro, for giving Amaze that shout out. Guys, if you're not following Amaze, our very own Amazing Fan 15, gotta go give a follow. Always does a great job with his structural drawings, does great character art, animation, comic work, all that kind of stuff. This looks great, Amaze. Lovely. I hope you had fun with it. I always think these are really fun fish, honestly. Like, at this point, I don't even see them as ugly. I just see them as, like, cool looking. But I can definitely see, like, the grotesqueness of that expression. Like, that droopy eye, the big giant mouth, and the pointy feet. It is Amaze, actually. You're right. It is tough to find a reference that's not AI generated or a 3D model of an anglerfish. They're deep sea critters. It's hard to find real photos. This looks great. Yeah. Great job with the structure and the proportions of everything. It looks fantastic, as always. Thank you so much for drawing along. I love it. Hey, somebody drew the bald ibis. Who is this? A ray of sun. I'm glad somebody drew this spoopy bird. Oh, is this a color study and a line drawing? Ooh, we are spoiled today, friends. Lovely. I like to see the line work underneath, but I always love a good color study too. Really nice job picking out the details from this image, honestly. Very, very Halloween-y looking Borb. Yeah. Bald ibis, guys. Looks like a further cracked down Skeksis. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like a deranged Skeksis for sure. For sure. Really, really lovely. Ugh. Brave Sun, killing it, killing it. I don't think you said you're not streaming yet, right? I think I'm following you. Okay. I'm preemptively ready for any time you ever decide to do a stream. This looks fantastic. Lovely job as always. Really good proportions, great structure, like great study. So I hope you learned, like as always, guys, I hope you guys feel like you learned something. I think it's great. Oh, California condor. For a second, Rue, I was like, that looks like a dinosaur. But it is a dinosaur. It's California condor. Ooh, capuchin bird. He is kind of cute. I think I've seen these before. The male pattern baldness. I think that's what it is, right? It's that fleshy bit that makes it kind of ugly or creepy. That is so... What an interesting face, though. I'll have to look up these after. Ooh, an antlion larva. That's interesting. Creepy pinchers there. Really good creature design inspiration from all of these. Nice. This is a nice little, like, sketchy gesture, too, of a California condor. What is that? Yeah, he does look kind of outraged. Hey, if you guys aren't following Yangula Rue also, make sure that you go follow Rue. Really fantastic artist here on Twitch as well. Does obviously really solid line work. I love your coloring style as always. Really fantastic drawings, and also does animation as well. In fact, has been doing a lot of animation recently. So go follow her stream. She does a really good job. These are lovely. Thank you, Rue, for drawing along. Pomsies, welcome on in. It's great to have you. And we love condors, right? Condors are great. It's good to have you. We are at the end of our warm-up stream here, Pomsies. We are just kind of looking at art that the community has drawn today. I did my own studies for the first like 2 hours, and then we actually went a little longer today, but usually it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then we look at community warm-ups, which is what we're doing right now. So welcome on in. And like I said, anybody who's still working on their warm-ups, it's never too late to hit, type !! Discord, and you can drop in your studies at any point, and we will show your studies at the end of the stream on the next study stream. Suntroa had an anglerfish was popular today. Oh, this is a nice one. I wonder what species. Do you know what species of anglerfish this is? It's got a much longer angler. What are they called? The lure than the other one. And I found out recently that the large ones are the females. Have you guys ever seen a male anglerfish? Did you know? Probably a lot of people know this, but they're really small, and they actually, like, once they mate with the female, they actually kind of attach themselves to mate and then get, like, slowly absorbed into the female's body. It is crazy. Like, so crazy. It's almost like a weird cell response in, like, an actual formed animal. As the Frank says, that's a pretty, pretty lady. This one, yeah, it does seem cute. It's like it doesn't have quite the same massive, like, gaping maw of the other one. It's really still very alien, though. I really like it. It's just a good study here, Suntroa. Thank you for sharing. I love it. I see a little bit of stylization, but I like it. It's okay to do stylized studies, too. You can still tell that you're really looking at, like, the anatomy and, like, studying the structure of the fish. But it does make me want to look it up, also. Bit off way more than I can chew, so it's... Marabou storks are very weird looking, for sure. I think you did great. Man, that is some type of hair day, though. This is great, Beats. Thank you so much for joining us for the study. Really nice values. Yeah, just really looking at this, like, patterning here, but the crazy hair is really kind of... Yeah, it is adorkable. That's a good way to describe it. Adorkable is a great verb for this. It is. It is. Bufo is such a good word. Bufo serratius weldi. Okay, I'll have to look that one up. Very cool. The beak foreshortening is tough. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen a marabou stork before. Oop, I spelled it wrong. But they look like this. You've probably seen one and just don't realize it if you're not sure. But yeah, they have really big, long beaks, and they do have crazy hairs. I guess I never noticed how crazy their hairs were. But they also have, like, big old gullets. Again, with the... Oh, hold on. Again, with the fleshy bits. They just look like really old men, yeah. Beats. I see it. I can totally see it, yeah. Especially when with the shoulders hunched up like that. Like, it definitely implies, like, a very human sort of a silhouette. Yeah, very funny. This is great. Great study. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, and you did a frog. I mean, yeah, some people don't like frogs. Is this a real frog? What kind of frog is this? I don't know if I've ever seen a frog. I can't. It almost looks CGI, but I don't think it is. What a weird frog. Do you happen to know what species this is? This is such an interesting critter. It's almost like its feet are the part that I can't parse. Like, what's happening here? But either way, they're called wax frogs. This photo's around before. Yeah, it's a wax frog. I just want to know what it is. It's like got such a weird texture. Oh yeah, waxy frog. Weird. What a weird skin texture these guys have. They do look extremely disgruntled. This one especially so, for some reason. I don't know if it's just the way that the light is reflecting off the eye, but it just has like a puffier eye somehow. Carlos, my male waxy tree frog. Wow, what an interesting animal. This is a great study of it, and thank you for introducing me to a new type of frog. Very cool. These are great shapes also. Great job finding the shapes and the contours and like making this look really 3D before digging in and doing detail work. That's really important to do if you're learning how to draw, for sure. For anybody, I'm not just saying you, but anybody. Finding that structure, like great proportions, for sure. It's been really fun watching your work come along, Beats. Thank you so much for drawing with us. This looks really, really good. And yeah, this is I guess waxy is a great way to describe this. I'm almost just like weirded out by the feet. Because it does have like this weird like candle wax sort of a look to it. Very strange. You looked them up to most and looked displeased, yeah. Yeah, that could be part of it. It looks like it's in deep thoughts. Oh, there you go. Yes. I'm glad you like my music, Norius. This guy kind of looks like a Muppet. Maybe that's part of what it is. Yeah, it's like hyper something. Hyper textured. I don't know what it is, but it definitely made me do a double take. I was like, what is going on with this animal? It's really interesting though. Thank you for sharing, Beats, and thank you for this wonderful study and for doing it and sharing it with us. It looks great. Yeah, for sure, Suntroa. Anglerfish are not often photographed, I think. But yeah, thank you guys, everybody, for sharing your studies today. I really appreciate them. And I'm looking forward to seeing more next time. I'll drop some of my studies in here. So if you didn't quite get there in time, don't worry about it. We will look at more studies every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, unless I have the day off for some reason. And if you're ever not sure about my schedule, by the way, I do try to keep it updated in the stream schedules section. So let's actually peek at it and I can show you. I'm doing some thumbnailing this afternoon for my Christmas card. So come back for that. I think I'm probably going to do pronghorns. And then I'm trying something new. You guys let me know if this is helpful or not, especially if it's helpful or not for my mods. But my day job has been being a little flexible with me this month because I am so busy. And so they've given me shorter shifts, which means I could possibly work in like another, like either warm-up stream or afternoon stream. I feel like I should just maybe take out the time slot because I just don't know always. It sort of depends on how late I stay up the night before. But these are days that I could possibly have an extra stream. And I do have Friday off, so that's why we're doing the follower celebration on Friday. So Friday's not a day I normally stream at all, but it will be the all-day stream. So anyway, you can always find my schedule. I'm gonna try, if I don't update the image, I do try to like add edits to this channel. I'm the only one who can post in here, I think. And if you wanted to turn alerts on for this channel, you could do so. And that would be a helpful way to know when I've updated something. I think you just go, not to user settings, you go to channel settings, I think. And you can turn on notifications just for that channel. Anyway, let me know if it's helpful or not. But that is it for today. I'm going to post after the stream is over. I'm going to post my warm-ups and go about my day. Work on some streaming stuff. For anyone who's not sure what streaming is, it's this thing I've been doing and I'm a part of. But I'm going to go find somebody to raid into and spread some of this weird animal love. Maybe don't say that though, because that could sound weird. Extra weird even. And then I'm gonna watch this this Bober video. What is streaming? I've never heard of it before. Could you tell us more? Stream Inc. is what I was trying to say, but I probably did say streaming. Let's go find, if not a fork safe artist, I've been trying to find either streaming people this month to raid into, or like safe for work at the very least. I try to make sure what's on stream is safe for work. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of people on right now. Ooh. That it seems to me reminds me of trying. Oh, thank you, Pyro Kitty. Oh, that's so helpful. I need to get a raid call. Apparently you can get, like, well, I don't know. Like, you can basically buy a sub for your bot. Oh, thank you, Art King. I appreciate that. And once you have a bot with a sub, then you can have like a raid command like that. And so I want to do that sometime. I might have to pick a bot to sub to at some point so that I can make that easier. Ooh, here's a stream inker that's on. Oh, and oh, you know, we have to raid Elsie Art. It is Elsie Art's day today, guys. Oh, and she's on right now. Perfect. So this is where we're gonna head. We're gonna go to Elsie Art. We've raided her before. It's been a while, I think. But it is her streaming day. So you guys, let's go celebrate and send her some love and for her day. Today is the today is the streaming day for Elsie. The word is spores. So if you were wanting to do, if you were trying to draw something today and needed an idea, streaming is a great one to do because it's a great way to meet other Twitch artists for one, and it's just something a little different. No pressure. It's a Casey raid. Santra. Yeah, no, that's super helpful. Thank you. I'm gonna copy that myself. I appreciate that. Yeah, and thank you so much for popping in and saying hi, and thank you again for that for that follow, Art King. Really appreciate you being here. We do have socials and a Discord and all the things, so if anybody needs those, there they are. I think the Discord one just got posted too. Let's see. No, thank you guys for the company, Adnet and everybody. I appreciate all of you. Hey, Turkus and Kanta, how are you guys doing? It's good to see you. If anybody wants to meet a new artist right now, I recommend hanging around. If you've never met Elsie Art before, she's a doll. She's fairly family friendly generally, but definitely work safe. So if you are working right now and you're afraid of something being bad on screen, don't worry. If you're around kids right now, don't worry. Yeah, I'll watch it. I have it pulled up, Pandarius. I'll take a look at it. But thank you guys for being here. I will post my ugly animals. I think they're beautiful, but my ugly animals after, and then I will see you guys maybe this afternoon. If you want to come back, I'll be on at 4 p.m. Mountain